used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up. Or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years, even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be, when it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
I will need something to draw their attention then. Once you lose sight of me, wait for 10 minutes, then bombard the fort. I will slip out under cover of the shelling.
Aye, aye, sir. Sounds a trifle dangerous, but I'm sure you're up to it. I doubt they let convicted pirates like old Lucky Lem out of his cell much, so if his little scroll is anywhere, it's there.
Welcome back. Playing some more Assassin's Creed 3. Wants me to perform 3 ledge assassinate. Where am I going? 3 ledge assassinations. I am completing the last, like, treasure mission, I guess you could say. And then there was something there with like a Templar logo. And we also have the main objective. So I don't really know what to expect with the one that has the Templar logo. But we're just gonna focus on this one for now. Aww. That sucks.
I will have to circle around to avoid the courtyard.
Oh yeah. That was really bold. I have no idea how no one heard him do that. Okay, Fort Walcott. Fort Walcott was built to protect the nearby town of Newport, Rhode Island. The fort sits in Newport Harbor on a small island known as Goat Island. I know almost no one would have went to live in a place called Goat Island, apart from one goat I know. Just kind of side rant. I tried goat yoga for the first time yesterday, and I was not a fan. I was not a fan at all. Like, it was kind of fun to have them, like, jumping on my back and stuff. But they kept, like, there were these really big goats that were just kind of walking around, and they kept, like, tromping all over my hands. Like, I actually have on my right hand, right beneath, like, my middle finger's, like, knuckle, like, you know, not on the finger, but, like, right under the finger, that first knuckle, it is bruised and just kind of, like, spreads out down my hand, because I had one, like, tromp on my hand really bad. And, like, I was in jeans and boots, and that is not how I like to do yoga, and I just felt like the instructor was just doing, like, a bunch of random yoga poses, and, like, I just was not for me. Puppy yoga, I would totally try puppy yoga, but I don't think I'll be doing goat yoga ever again. Like, it was not enjoyable for me in the slightest. Anyways, the original fort was built in the early 1700s by the Spanish. It was expanded by the British in the 1730s, which is when it was named Fort George, after King George II, of course. The fort was captured by Rhode Islanders twice in the 1760s and used to fire on British ships in the harbor. At the outbreak of the Revolutionary War, the rebels renamed it Fort Liberty. It was retaken by the British in November of 1776, who decided Fort Liberty wasn't really appropriate anymore and returned its name to Fort George. It remained Fort George until 1784, when it was again occupied by rebel forces and renamed Fort Washington. It was later renamed Fort Walcott after Oliver Walcott. I know what you're thinking, and it's true. This fort has changed names more times than your high school band. I don't know. I don't mind dedicating a fort to my George.
Preposterous. Send me across the ocean to play sentry on some meaningless isle. This is my last tour for a certainty. When I see the captain, I'll look him directly in the eyes and say, "Sir, I am going home." I've had enough
I don't know
of
if this
these
guy's gonna
nonsense
turn around.
assignments.
I don't know who's ranting either. Where's this treasure? It says it's on the same... I can't climb up here? It says it's on the same level as me, but I'm not hearing it sparkle sparkle. Oh, there it is, though. Was he the only other guy in here? I think he is. I'll just go ahead and jump on him. Whew, that was brutal sounding. I think it's because I had the axe selected. Now, how do I get up here? I want the treasure. I want it. No, hold on. Ha! I got it. Nice.
Who would ever attack this fort, I ask you? Nobody. No reason to. They sent us here because the captain did something wrong. Like what? Buggered if I know.
I wager he buggered something.
Come on. Watch.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were going up. Oh, I've got one up and the other two are down here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and climb here. Are you serious? And he's coming back. Of course he is. Where is it wanting me to go? Oh. We're into this hole in the wall. Yep. I didn't get that other guy. He gets to live another day, I guess. So are you gonna jump?
Time. We'll get the whip if we're late for the captain's address.
I'm hurrying. I'm hurrying.
This is very dark. It's just very difficult to see.
Complaining of his assignment. The fort is mean. Command is punishing the captain for what happened in Poland. I've had enough. We are here under orders. I need not remind you to hold Fort Walcott against the rebels at all costs.
Why can't I move?
And that is all that need concern you.
I literally
You are
can't
not
move.
trained to comment on strategy, nor are you
Connor,
aware of
I'm
rebel
literally
movements.
I'm trying to
So put a
move.
stop to it. The next man I hear questioning the validity of our post will receive 10 lashes and 7 days in the old dungeon without rations. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Check the dirt sheet for duties and details for the coming week. B Company will be in drills and without rum rations until they properly execute formations 2 and 3. Such sloppy marching will not be tolerated.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I was hoping maybe if I... Okay, and I'm gonna restart my checkpoint. Because he wouldn't move. I was hoping he might jump back.
We'll get the whip if we're late for
Letters to Abel Owens. Have I read this? To Abel Owens, it has been a turn since we last tipped our tankards together. Yeah.
captain's address.
I'm hurrying. I'm hurrying.
That's not what I wanted. I forgot I had to climb. I can't, literally cannot see.
Overhearing you lot complaining of its assignment. The fort is mean. Command is punishing the captain for what happened in Poland. I've
Are-
had enough. We are
We're gonna try going around this
under
way.
orders. I need not remind you to hold Fort Walcott against the rebels at all costs.
Okay.
And that is all that need concern
I don't know if
you.
it's because I went
are not
like the other
trained.
way last time, which if so, I think that's really stupid, but there's another treasure. Where I'm not seeing sparkles. It was not shining at all.
That lurcher is out of his head. Who would do that to a man? That's why you don't let soldiers get bored.
Haha. Okay, where's this treasure? Must be inside.
Jackanapes deserved everything he got. We won't tolerate such behavior. Let that be a lesson to the rest of you.
He didn't mean anything by what he said.
You're getting soft.
I just don't think it's right.
I don't want to do anything with. Here we go. It was really clean, but at the same time, my blade was very loud. Is he gonna notice his friend's missing? So I'll pull him around the corner just the same. Okay, or not. Can I take out these two at the same time? Where's this treasure? So it's saying it's on this floor. Really? Connor? I'm stuck. I'm literally stuck. What are we even standing on? Connor! Seriously, this is the... Good God. The amount of times he's gotten stuck in the last 2 minutes. Ridiculous. Interact with clues. Huh. It lies under the eagle's bed.
It lies under the eagle's bed.
Let's see what you got, rebel.
Okay. Woo!
We're under attack! Captain's dead! Cut down by cannon shot! Rouse B Company!
Ooh, okay.
Move to the
I
west
literally, I
wall!
can't
Bloody
see.
hell, where did they come from?
I can't see. No, go across.
To the armory!
Who's in command?
Form up! Form up!
Oh. Ooh. Limit my health loss. What do you mean? I lost more health than 33%?
Rebel, bring him down!
Woo! What? Again, I can't, guys, I can't see. It's too dark. Where are you? There we go. Whew. Like, I can't see my screen. My blinds are closed.
You're late, Captain.
Those occupying the fort were less than thrilled by my presence.
And?
And what?
The damn scroll, you muckworm, was it there?
That it was, Mr. Faulkner.
I like their partnership. I think they're fun. Bring down the house. Oh my god, shut up. Nothing makes you feel worse about yourself than the X's on your missions. Okay. So I still don't quite know what to do. Like what this is. The chase. Investigate disturbances off the coast of Martha's Vineyard. Okay, sure. I mean, we're already doing naval mission stuff, so I suppose we might as well continue.
Ah, it's good to be at sea again, but I don't much like that sky.
Even a pretty sunrise is a bad omen to you, Mr. Faulkner. Where are these raiders?
By guess and by God, an easterly course toward the coast. Miss Mandy reports of some British boats gathering somewhere in these rocks, threatening the vineyard.
And there's a boat right there. It's not popping up as an enemy.
Sails ahoy! To your battle station!
Oh, never mind. Ah.
We need to protect the civilian ship! We need to keep the gunboats off her till she reaches the vineyard pier!
Okay. Oh, there's one in front. It's in a really awkward spot. There we go. Not too bad. I get the feeling this is gonna just continue to get harder. Yeah, there's a boat all the way up there. I see it. What are you doing? Oh.
She can't take much more of that!
Why is it not seeing this? There it is. Why are we stopped? Oh, because I hit stop, didn't I? There's more coming around this corner. Yeah, I know, they're behind the rock. I love that Connor gets a captain's outfit.
Draw their fire, Captain! We need to protect the civilian ship!
His little hat. He's in a completely different outfit. He's like, I have to dress the part. Yeah, that was a hit.
We need to protect the civilian ship!
What do you think I'm trying to do? Okay. Use a mine.
Mines, Captain! Destroy them or use them to our advantage. Either way, avoid the blasted things.
To our advantage, how?
Shoot the blooming things with our swivels when our targets get too close.
Aye, aye.
Hold and release left trigger to destroy mines. I don't know why you would park your ship right next to a bunch of mines anyway. Like, that doesn't seem super smart. Vessel moose. I bet he's on his back right now. Get the mines! I'm gonna hit him. Shit. I can't see anything. Are we in a storm right now? There's a rock in front of us. Bless you.
She should be safe now, but it's a hot chase. Get after them and end the threat on the vineyard.
Why is it still prompting me to destroy mines with the swivel gun? I was doing that. Ooh, we're storming.
They veered north. Not there, but an abandoned fort.
What is the green thing supposed to mean down on my map again? Like the green cone type thing. So just trying to tell me which way the wind's blowing.
Fort! Fort!
Ooh. Fort on fire.
That lobcock shouldn't be there.
Well, it is there, Mr. Faulkner.
And it's too close to the vineyard. Time and tide waits for no man. Take out her towers. Won't hit us with you in the house, sir.
Whoa, I cannot see what is. Oh, I'm running into a boat. I was like, what is happening? I just ran a boat over. And then I'm like one hit away from dying, so we'll just restart. Oh, hey, I can see what's happening. The fog cleared. Nice.
That lobcock shouldn't be there.
And there's no
Well, it
boats
is
in
there,
front of
Mr.
me.
Faulkner.
What the heck?
Too close to the vineyard. Time and tide waits for no man. Take out her towers. Nice driving, Captain.
Am I too far away? Oh no, nice. Swivels are ineffective against forts. So what is it wanting me to do? Destroy Fort Phoenix. What is... Would chain shot do anything? Ooh. Ooh, I'm right in their line of fire. Okay, this... I'm not a huge fan of this. Chain shots are ineffective. So I need to stick with a round shot. I have no idea what to do here.
Nice driving, Captain.
I feel like I'm not doing any damage. Real close to the rocks. Swivels are ineffective. I didn't realize... Oh, I need to be using cannons.
Nice driving, Captain.
That's what it's trying to tell me. Okay. Stop, 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 stop. I do not want to get in the middle of that.
Nice driving, Captain! We need to dodge those mortars! Take clear of that flash now!
Oh, I don't know where it's shooting me from. I'm not using a chain shot. I'm using ammunition. I'm using cannons. Shut up. Just doing donuts.
Nice driving, Captain!
I'm not using frickin' chain shots.
Nice driving!
Trying to turn. Cool. Okay. Do I need to be closer? Oh, this might take me right into him. I'm not doing anything here.
Nice driving, Captain!
I'm very confused. I don't know what it wants me to do. Because I'm using RT, right trigger, just cannons. Because it told me that swivel guns are ineffective. And now it's telling me that chain shots are ineffective. So I'm using ammunition and it's still not achieving anything. And I'm getting kind of bored of driving in circles.
Nice driving, Captain!
Ooh, there we go. That was one of them. Ooh. Woo! Okay, I need to head back towards the fort, getting a little far away. So maybe that was the issue, is that I was too far away. No, I didn't want to hit. I wanted to stop. Not full sail. There was another one.
Nice driving, Captain! We need to dodge those mortars! Take clear of their splashdown!
Okay.
Mortars!
Sorry, I'm really trying to focus. Did it?
That fort won't be troubling anybody no more.
Okay.
Bloody English have gone too far.
Wasn't a
this
huge
time.
fan of that one.
That is the problem. What reason would the English have to threaten Martha's Vineyard? It has no strategic value and its people remain peaceful. I fear an influence of a different kind saw to this.
Templars.
But what they intend, I do not know.
Your orders?
I need time to piece things together. We set a course for home.
Aye, aye.
Okay. So maybe it's kind of like a side Templar mission. I don't know. Oh. 75 again. Dang it. Sorry. Look at him in his little captain outfit. His hat. He's so fancy. Alright. I know I probably won't record for a whole lot longer. Maybe another like 15 minutes or so. But we can go ahead and... Oh, look. But it's right there. Oh, but it's right there. Yeah, we'll keep doing this. Again, I've already kind of missed most of the... Or not missed. Used most of the video to do like side mission-y stuff. So might as well continue.
Ahoy, Bobby!
Do you trust her?
With my life, Captain.
Hello. Name's Amanda. You must be the captain.
Now, what's all this about then?
You stride into my bar off the piss and looking for officers. Days later, I start hearing whispers the ghost of the North Seas stalks the Atlantic again. The Aquila has returned and I need her help. Nicholas Biddle now sails for the Patriots, captaining the Randolph. But the man is raiding up and down the coast round Nantucket, claiming it's a loyalist post.
Where is he now?
Not too far away, I suppose.
Speak of the devil.
Head below deck, Mandy. It's safer there.
I want to see this myself.
Climb to the top of the mast. Oh! Nice! What you doing, Zozo? It's a really handy way for getting around the ship.
Merchant vessel not far from here.
The USS Randolph. Mm-hmm. So much useful information. Sail to the merchant ship before it sinks. Oh, right here. Connor, take the wheel. Take it from my hands.
We need to find out what Biddle intends, but we must hurry. What else do you know of Biddle?
All of a sudden, Congress has a brand new ship for him to captain. From British coxswain to captain of a colonial flagship, something doesn't add up.
I don't remember who Biddle is.
Heavy gusts, Captain. Hard counter. That
Okay, yeah,
wind
the
will
green
push us
thing
hard up those rocks.
is
Veer off.
wind. Okay. Okay. I couldn't remember what it was
There's
for.
a storm coming, Captain. Feels like a big one.
If it's taking us out into open sea, it's probably gonna have some fighting. Oh, now the wind just happens to be working with us again. Limit damage from rogue waves. Oh. By doing what? I don't know what this means. Okay.
Well done, sir. That could have been ugly. Another, Captain. She's all yours.
Okay. I don't know if I need to go half sail. I feel like I have better control of the ship when it's at half sail. Oh.
The Randolph has turned sail. Do we chase him?
We cannot leave this merchant vessel to the mercy of the English.
Why is Biddle doing this? Nantucket is for the Patriots.
The company tells me his true allegiance lies elsewhere.
Ooh, I don't want to hit the... Okay. Ooh. So that takes out a couple. Just one left. Come on. Only one left. Get it. There we go.
A salute to us, sir. They're safe. What now?
Pursue the Randolph.
Which is this way. I don't know where this ship is going. Oh, it's turned around. Oh my god, these two massive ships just appeared. Destroy frigates by firing on their weak points.
More English by the cut of their jibs.
Where's the Randolph?
He's gone, sir. Cut and run. Left us to deal with this rabble. But this storm concerns me a great deal more.
We have little choice.
Aye. Like a shot between the waves, sir. Then we must find shelter, or it won't be cannon fire that ends us.
Do what? I think the water just ate up all of those. destroy... I don't know what their weak points are. I also will not be limiting my missed shots. I just already know it. Whee! Ooh. It's a weak point. Ha ha ha. Heck yeah. I don't know why that showed up when it did, but I got the ship, so that's all I care about. Let's see. No, it's hidden by the waves. Haha, I got it. I did get both. Nice. I didn't think I would.
I'd say it's high time we find some cover from this storm, Captain.
I agree, Mr. Faulkner. We make for the vineyard. I have never seen weather like that.
It's rare, but it happens. You did well. What's bothering me is Biddle's a patriot now. Why is he helping the British Navy like that? Old friends, maybe?
Well, how would you convince the Continental Congress the Navy needs more ships?
The rash of British raiding the coast is reason enough to address the gripe. Gunboats at the vineyard, now this.
Biddle aims to be the first admiral of the colonial navy, is making a case for the need.
That was some deft sailing, Captain. I was watching from the gun deck.
What were you doing on the gun deck? I told you to stay out of harm's way.
I'm fine, Bobby, not to worry. The people of Nantucket are surely grateful. And so am I. Glad you're back.
I'm glad she spanked his butt and not mine, though. I don't know what Connor would have done if some random woman came up and smacked him on the butt. I think it would have been amusing, but I don't know what he would have done. When I was younger, I have an older cousin who, from the back, like if he were standing next to my uncle, you would have no idea which one is which, because they're like the same height, they're the same build, they both have like dark short hair, they both have glasses, like they look very similar, especially from the back. And my uncle had been in the other room, but my cousin had been standing at the dining room table. This was for like Thanksgiving or Christmas or something. We'd been at my grandma's house, and my aunt had come up behind my cousin and smacked him on the butt thinking he was my uncle and freaked my cousin out. Like it wasn't meant as anything. It was harmless, but like, I don't know, we all thought it was really funny because she was known to do that to my uncle a lot. I don't know. Anyways, I think this is where we'll wrap it up for now. I don't know if there are any other... Okay, so there is another Templar mission, but I kind of want to leave it be for now and go back to main mission stuff for the next part, so that's what we'll do. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I do have my Sims channel and my Twitter, both linked down in the description below. If you'd like to check either of those things out, I would greatly appreciate it. And yeah, thank you guys, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.